What's up, Doc? Start the show. What's up, guys? Fears. Audience. Audience. Fears. Fears. Audience. Fears. Audience. Fears. Audience. 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 What's up, guys? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing fantastic. Juice first in my Jaws mug. I haven't used it yet, so I was like, why not? Lots of ice and juice. There you go. Okay. Lots to talk about. So let's not beat around the bush. Let's go nuts. Let's go ballistic. And let's get this live. Emosian. So lots to talk about. All good things. It's going to be a live like no other live. Lots of cool things happened today. I mean, lots of cool things. Anyway, today's topics are we're going to do the Florida Toy Show and Expo Star Wars 2025 show review. I'm going to review the show. Then we're going to review Buck Rogers. I finally finished the second season, season 2. Then we're going to pick the top 10 seasons out of season 2. The top 10 episodes. Out of season 2, and then we're gonna do a big nerd haul. I got a big nerd haul coming to you guys, and then what is YouTube success? I'm gonna define it. The very last thing. So yeah, man, I had a great day. I had a really good day. I'll be honest. The last couple of weeks, things have been kind of crazy, not because of my fault, just because of crazy shitheads online just giving me grief and giving me saying, but things are slowly starting to get back to normal. Things are really starting to get back to normal. And I'm grateful that they're getting back to normal, so I'm thankful for that. But I feel a lot better. I do. I feel a lot better. Things are getting back to normal, the daily routine, and, things are good for once. Things are good. So, yeah. All right, let's open up the chat. Open up the chat. Get things a rocking. All right. Thankful for that. But I feel a lot better. I do. I feel. All right. I'm going to drop the live. I'm going to call there. Let's do a goal today. Let's see. If I get one big super chat, how about another $20? I'll go an extra hour. If I get at least $20 or more. So I'll set it for 45 minutes. There we are. We'll go a extra hour. Okay. There we go. Okay. Start the goal. There we are. All right. The goal is started, and then let me just drop the link in the Discord, and then we'll get things rolling. There we are. Okay. So there we are. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. Okay. There we are. And just open up the Discord. There we are. And I'll just let everyone know that I'm live, and then we'll get moseying. But I hope everybody enjoyed their Sunday and their Saturday. I had a great Saturday and a Sunday. I'll be honest, Saturday in the morning and afternoon, I did not feel well. But after that, after I flushed everything out, then I was feeling better. So yeah. But Sunday, nothing went wrong. It was all good. Had a really good time. Had a really good hangout with Dave. And I finally got to meet his wife, Tina. And Tina is so sweet. And you'll get to see her in a vlog. I did a vlog today. So, and I'm gonna edit it just as soon as I can, and I hope you guys will like it. So anyway, I dropped the link in the Discord. So yo, I am live. So come and hang out with Fears. Yeah, dude. And then I'm gonna call Lantern, let him know I'm live. He could be asleep. I'm not for sure. We'll see. We shall. We'll see. Lantern! 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 Man, he's fast asleep. Oh, Lord. I tried. I really did. Okay, let's see here. There we are. And let me just tell everybody else that I'm live. There we go. All right, cool. And let me just minimize this and get this out of the way. Okay, there we are. All right, well, I dropped the link. Let me drop it one more time so then people know for sure. Okay, let's put this here and drop it here. Okay, and then there we are. All right, cool. All right. Well, we got 4 people watching, and I appreciate that. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing great. So, yeah. So, because I didn't feel well, we skipped the going to the zoo. But I'm going to try to do that next week sometime. Or because Dave didn't care when we do it, just as long as we do it. And I said, oh, we're definitely going to do it. We're definitely going to do it. So, yeah. So, we got up. I had some breakfast here. Had a coffee, went to the convention, had lots of fun at the convention. Then after the convention, then we went to Atomic Horror, and then after Atomic Horror, we went to Barnes & Noble. And then I just came back here. We were going to have lunch, but by the time we got done with everything, it was like 5:30, almost 6. And I was like, hey, man, I'll just eat dinner here. So I just finished some dinner. So, yeah. And so me and Dave are going to have dinner some other day. So, yeah. Yo, what's up, Lantern? Lantern, I just tried to call you. Hang on. Let me try Lantern again. Lantern, were you asleep? Unbelievable. Yo!
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yo, what's up, twin? How you been, twin? How you doing, twin?
Twin.
Hey, twin. What's up, y'all?
Yeah.
How you doing, y'all?
Good job.
Hey, Lantern. Damn.
Damn.
Pew.
Pew.
So, Lantern, I had a great day. How was your day?
Yeah, how's yours?
Really good, man. I'm about to tell everybody about it. I went to the convention, and then I went. It went really well, buddy. Went really well.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. I'm gonna tell everybody about the convention. I did a vlog.
Yeah.
We went to Atomic Horror and got some cool stuff. Dave bought some stuff at Atomic Horror and Barnes and Noble, and then
Yeah.
I got to meet Dave's wife, and she's a very nice lady, so that was cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were having fun, man. It was cool. What'd you do? You went to church?
Yeah.
Do they have a meal at church?
Yeah.
That's cool. What'd you eat?
About everything they had.
Everything? What was it?
Yeah.
Was it lunch food or was it breakfast?
Yeah.
Or was it
Lunch.
breakfast? It was lunch. Was it
Yeah.
was it hot dogs? Was it hamburgers?
Yeah. Yep.
Was it belly buttons? That's right. Lantern, would you like to?
Yeah.
Lantern, would you like to take peanut butter and
Ooh.
lick it out of a girl's belly button?
Maybe.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Right on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Landon, I'll see you in the chat, but drop the link, spread the word to everybody, all right?
All right.
All right, cool. I'll see you later, y'all. Chunk. There it is. Chunk. Yo, Walter, how you been, buddy? What you been up to? Landon says, yo. Walter says, yo. Howdy, chat. Howdy, everyone. We're doing good. We're definitely doing good. Walter, how you been, man? It's been a while. I didn't catch you yesterday because by the time I said hello to you, you said you could only stay for a couple minutes. Hopefully you can stay a lot longer tonight. So, yeah. But I tell you what, it was a busy day. It was a busy day, but a good day. So, yeah. And I feel a whole lot better. I'm being honest. Like, the last couple of weeks have been kind of crazy, but this week, work's been going good. The content has been flowing. You know, the vlogs, I've been getting out the vlogs a lot quicker. The convention today, like, re-energize fears. I'm really excited about the vlogs to come. So the old fears is coming back. The old fears is coming back. Because I hate when the angry, defensive, fighting with everybody fears comes out. I like the happy-go-lucky fears, just bullshitting, just hanging out, chilling with the fans. You know, the happy-go-lucky fears. What's up, Pretend Story? He says, where's that foil ball? Don't you have eyes? It's right behind me. Right there. It's right there, buddy. Right there. Hell yeah. It's always here, my friend. Somebody wrote me. Oh, Lantern dropped the link. There you are. Cool. Thanks, Lantern. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, twin. Appreciate that, twin. Wow. Pretend Stories made a... oh, wow. There's the foil ball. That's awesome, Pretend Stories. And I like that you gave Black Aldrin a lot more blood. So I post in the Discord a picture of Fears Man pretty much beating up Black Aldrin. You know what? You just made one fatal mistake, Pretend Stories. You need to make his utility belt yellow. But that's a pretty good first try. You made him laying in a pool of blood, the Black Aldrin cape on. You had everything right except for Fears Man needs to have a yellow utility belt. But I'm gonna upload this one onto my Facebook. This one's cool. And it's got Mr. Foilball in there. Hell yeah, that's cool. And it's funny because Mr. Foilball has two eyes, so I like that. I like that. Anyway. Pretend Stories, what did you do on your weekend? Walter, what did you do on your weekend? Let me know. Let me know. Well, I think we should start this off with a bang. And I'm going to get my book out and let's review. Uh-oh, someone's calling me. Someone was calling me. Was that Lantern? Was that Lantern? Lantern!
Yeah.
Did you call me?
You still in call notice.
Oh, I didn't know I wasn't still in the call. My bad, buddy. Sorry, twin. Yeah. Sorry, twin. Lantern, I still need to unblock your twin, but I will.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Later, twin. There it is. All right. There we go. Let's see. So there we are. All right. So let's get started with the review of the Star Wars Con. Here we go. Big shout out to my friend Jeff for putting on the show. Okay. Walter, I'm almost done with your book, buddy. I've written all of this, and so we only have this left. As soon as I get it all filled out, I'm gonna write you, get your address, and I will mail it off to you, buddy. All right, so Florida Toy Show. Star Wars Edition. Now, there was two types of toys there. So, two types of toys. Star Wars and G.I. Joe. If I had to grade it, let's see. It was a small con, but a fun con. So small, but fun. Because it was small, I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. So yeah, so 8.5 out of 10. Still good though. Still good. Still enjoyable. Still very, very fun. It was a blast. It was a good time. Fears bought a total of, hang on. Let me see how many items I got. Five things. So 5 items. And there was around 250 tables, somewhere around there. So 250 tables. Jeff was by far the host with the most, so Jeff, good host, good friend. Let me see here. It wasn't too long of a drive from my house, so not too long of a drive to my house. With traffic, it was about I'd say probably 45 minutes. So yeah, so 45 minutes. All in all, it was pretty good. 8.5 out of 10. All right. I'm going to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to keep you guys waiting. So you guys just study Jaws, and I'll be right back. I'm going to use the restroom. I'll be right back. What's up, Joey? All right. Oh, man, I'm a little tired. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. All right, now we're rocking. All right, let's see here. Joey says, let's get this toy show started. Oh, yeah. Let's watch this glass of sharks, Joey, with the numbers. LOL. Mr. Lantern. Oh, what a guy. Mr. Lantern's reaching for the sky. Lantern, I cannot wait to debut your theme song. I've been so busy, I haven't had time to debut it, but I will, buddy. He says, welcome back. Thanks, buddy. All right. So, like I said, 8.5 out of 10. A lot of fun. Dave was there. I was there. Got to meet Tina. So, got to meet Dave's wife, Tina. Very nice lady. Absolutely very nice lady. Hung out with Jeff for a little bit. That was fun. Jeff wants to come on the show, and he said, Fears, let your fans know that we're getting close to that. I'm going to professionally interview Jeff on the main channel because he's a very successful businessman, and I would love to interview him on the main panel at, some point. So, yeah. So I think that would be cool. All right. All right, so that's my analysis. So for everyone just getting here, Florida Toy Shows and Expos, Star Wars Edition, 8.5 out of 10. Two types of toys. Star Wars and G.I. Joe. 250 tables. It's a small con, but a fun con. I bought 5 items. Jeff was a good host, good friend. Not too long of a drive to my house, about 45 minutes. So yeah, got to meet Dave's wife, so pretty cool. All right, next, let's start with the Nerd Hole. All right, here we go. First thing, right off the bat, a t-shirt, but not just any t-shirt. Indiana Jones meets Han Solo. Oh, hell yeah. Check that out. How cool is that? It's pretty awesome. So, first item is a shirt. So, shirt. Okay. Next, I got a brand new coffee mug. Bam! Back to the Future. With the DeLorean time machine. So, coffee mug. There we are. There we go. Number 3, Dave got me these. I'm going to put this on my car. We love our veterans. And then he gave me another one to put on my, a magnet to put on my fridge. So this one's going on my fridge. This one's going on my car. So a magnet. Magnet. There we are. There we are. Oh. There we go. All right. Let's see. Number 4 was a hat. A beanie hat. So, I'm going to try this on. Ghostbuster beanie hat. So, yeah. So, there it is. Ghostbuster beanie hat. Hell yeah. And I also got this because my mom's like, get Shelton a beanie hat. So, whenever I'm not wearing it, Shelton can wear it. So, yeah. So, Ghostbuster beanie hat. And I'll be honest, this is not really my type of hat, but it was Ghostbusters, and I collect anything that's Ghostbusters. So, I guess I could, put it up a little bit. So, hang on. And you can wear it both ways, too. You can wear it that way or the other way. It doesn't really matter. It's on both sides. So, you can do it like this. So, there it is. It's a little big, but, so yeah. There we are. Sit that. There you go. So, there it is. So I thought it was cool. It's not really my type of hat, but it's cool. So beanie hat. All right. And then last but certainly not least, I got this really cool Mandalorian. I wish it was Boba Fett, Joey, but there was a Boba Fett at the convention, and I got him in the vlog. But I got someone designed this sticker, so I'm going to put the sticker over there on the movie prop shelf. A Mando sticker. So that's the 5 things I got. So the last thing was a sticker. And I just put it right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the review. So yeah, there we are. So pretty cool. Yo, what's up, Lance? How you been, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. So let's put that right there. And then these are more my hats, but I thought it was a cool find. That was a very cool find. I think what I may do is I may put this on top of the foil ball. Let's see if it fits on there. Let's see if it fits on there. Let's see here. I may just leave it on and just have it in the background. Because it's not really my type of hat. But I thought it was cool. And it was very cheap to buy. So let's see if I can fit it on there. Oh, hang on. Hell yeah. There we are. Check that bad boy out. There we are. And then I got a new calendar. I mean a new a schedule, not calendar, a new schedule for all the upcoming shows. And so let's see, how many shows have we got upcoming? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 10 more shows coming up. So, brand new schedule. Same color, but brand new schedule. So we are. All right, there it is. Let's see. Beanies are adorable. I agree. But see, now you get the Ghostbuster symbol in the back, you know, at all times. So hell yeah. Lad says pretty good. The foil ball has a costume now. Awesome. Yeah, that's going to be the foil ball's Halloween costume. Hell yeah. And I just thought of that on the spot. I was like, you know, maybe it's big enough to put it on there. So yeah. That's right. That's right, Liz. All right. Let's finish up the nerd haul. So yeah. All right. So that's what I got at the Star Wars convention. Let's do Atomic Horror next, shall we? Now, if you guys haven't checked it, I did do a live at the Star Wars convention, and I did do a live at Atomic Horror for a couple minutes. I think for like 13, 14 minutes. So if you get a chance, watch that one. I give you a full tour of the Atomic Horror place, so check it out. All right, first, Fear's got some more Ghostbuster artwork for the bathroom. So I'm going to frame this and put it in the bathroom. Check it out. You got the Terra Dog, you got Gozer, and then you got Stay Puft in the background. Look at that. Look at that. Pretty sweet. Look at that. So that's going in my Ghostbuster bathroom, and I will hang it up either in a vlog or in a live, but it's coming very soon for the bathroom. So yeah, I'll put that right down here. And then I got a whole bunch of new things. So I think I'm going to mail one of these to Sega. Sega never got one, so I think I'm going to mail this to Sega. So I'm going to mail this one. I always get one and put another one on the movie prop shelf anytime I go because it's a cool sticker. So that's one's for me. Shopping mall sticker for the shelf. Camp Crystal Lake. Hell yeah. I got some 3D glasses. 3D glasses sticker. Michael Myers. There we are. And then I got a handbook for the recently deceased air freshener. Oh, yeah. And then I got the Halloween logo. Bam! There we are. Okay. Oh, yeah. Nice. There it is. Let's see. Nice. What's up, Bouquet? He says, squeeze the juice on the floor, Jen. Floor seating only. Right on. That's cool. That's cool. You know, I feel very comfortable sitting on the floor because it looks like I'm actually sitting in a chair talking to you guys. Plus, I like having all this in the background. It makes for a good set. So, yeah. So, I actually like sitting on the floor. I don't mind sitting in a chair, but you guys are so used to sitting right here. So, yeah. All right. What's next? I got some more magnets for the fridge. Friday the 13th, a different type of poster. Check that out. Visions and Bukkake. I tried to get some classic horror movies that I've already watched so I can put them on the refrigerator. And I'm going to put these on the refrigerator before I go to work. So, yeah. So, we got, let's see. Friday the 13th, Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. One of my favorites. One of my favorites. We got Night of the Living Dead. Classic. We've got the remake of The Blob. Nice. And then we've got Little Monsters. So all of these movies... All these movies, I've watched. So yeah, a nice set. That's what's up. Thank you, Pretend Stories. I appreciate that. Bukkake says, "Oh, I forgot. He has you blocked. Who Bukkake? Who do I have blocked? Let me know. I can tell you in 5 seconds." So yeah. Oh. There we are. Yo, what's up, Visions? Well, Visions, you didn't miss much. So yeah. Let's see. What did Visions put? You put a can of Spam in the chat. Right on. I'll be honest, Visions, I haven't had Spam in forever. So, yeah. Well, anyway, since you got here, buddy, I'll just tell you what we've been doing. I reviewed the convention. So, I don't know if you've been watching, but I'll kind of give you a 10-second version of what I went through to catch you up. Oh, okay. Oh, I was just reading the paper. Okay, I just want to make sure. I was going to go over everything, but since you've been listening, there you are. Okay. Let's see here. He did miss a lot. Foils now has a new costume, and it's part of the Fearsman University. That's right. That's right. Well, he said he was reading the newspaper. So yeah. And last but certainly not least, I got some new Ghostbuster artwork for the bathroom. Cannot wait to put this in a frame. This is awesome. It's got Gozer walking her terror dog, and Stay Puft is in the back. Hell yeah. Hand painted. And then, because it's Florida, I don't know where I'm going to put this. I got to find a cool spot for this artwork. Because I like Florida, and because I like Halloween, bam! The best of both worlds. A little cocktail drink in a jack-o'-lantern with a little pineapple and a little umbrella. Jack Skellington style, so. Hell yeah! There it is. There it is. Yo, what's up, Dave? How you doing, Dave? Spam Burger Helper. Oh, that's right. A little hamburger helper. I saw that, Visions. I saw that. Let's see. Sunday Comic-Cons are lit. This is true. This is very true. Dave got a whole bunch of stuff, too. After I do my nerd unboxing, I'm going to I'm going to call Dave and tell him on camera so he can tell you guys what he got. So, yeah. Elizabeth says, well, howdy, Dave. What's up, Lantern? Lance says, well, howdy, Lantern. Howdy, y'all. Howdy, y'all. All right. Let's see what else. And then I got this piece of artwork. You guys know in my kitchen I've got a lot of Star Wars artwork, so I grabbed this. This is pretty cool. Look at that. So it's the Millennium Falcon fighting with some TIE fighters. Somebody hand drew this. Look at that. And they framed it for me. It's pretty badass. Pretty cool. Pretty badass. There we are. What's up, Mr. Lappy? What's up, y'all? What's up, Doc? And then Visions, I don't know if you saw this. Indiana Jones meets Han Solo. Awesome. I'm definitely bringing this shirt. I'm bringing this shirt on my trip because my buddy Eric and my buddy Tom love Han Solo. I love Han Solo. And you guys know I love Indiana Jones. And I'm bringing this. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. There we are. And then last, but certainly not least, I saved the best for last. Oh, I found some gems. Oh, I found some gems. But I found like some gems like no other gems, man. Barnes & Noble was definitely not disappointing today, my friends. Definitely not disappointing. So Visions, when I say I found some gems, I found some gems. I found some comedies. I found some horror movies. Some on the list, some not on the list. So let me get out the list. Let me get out my digital list. Because I can't remember what list they're on. So hang on. Let me open up this list. Okay, so there's that. And then let me get the paper list. All right, here we go. Whole bunch. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, here we go. Here's the first one. The first one is, bam! The Faculty. Oh, yeah. I have it on DVD, so I'm going to give Randall the DVD, and I'm going to do the Blu-ray. Oh, yeah. I'm running out of room. There we are. All right. Next, a little bit of Visions. This next one is on your website. This next one is on your website, buddy. Bam! A little bit of Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, in a steelbook. In a steelbook. Another steelbook for the steelbook master. Somebody claims to be the steelbook master, but when in fact, he's just the master of disaster. I'm the fucking steelbook master. I'm the fucking movie master. Not mentioning any names, but we all know who I'm talking about. I loved it when he said, oh, I've got 140. Bitch, I had 250 last year. So we're at 250 1. Oh, yeah. That's right. So I can't wait to dig into this. Lots of Blu-ray content. Ooh, me likey. Oh, yeah. I'm cleaning up. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Hang on. Damn it. There we are. All right. So those are not on any list. Let's see. That's not on the list. And I've got a DVD of that, so I'm probably going to give Randall the DVD of that and the DVD of that. I think this next one is on the list. I'm going to have to check. It's got that guy that does all the cocaine in RoboCop in it. I don't remember his name. He was the snobby business guy, Robert Morton, or whatever the hell his name was. That's his acting name. That's his character's name. I don't know his real name. Or you know what? I can find out. Hang on. Let's see. Hey, Meta, in the first movie of RoboCop, the guy that got blown up in his house and he was doing cocaine with 2 sluts, what's that actor's name?
The movie you're referring to is likely RoboCop, released in 1987. The character you're thinking of is Alex Murphy.
No. I'm not thinking of Alex Murphy. I'm thinking of the cheesy, snobby business guy that gets blown up in his house in the original RoboCop. And he's doing a lot of cocaine.
The character you're thinking of might be Dick Jones.
It's not Dick Jones, the other guy. The younger guy. The younger Dick that's a business associate. Dick Jones was the old guy.
You're thinking of a character associated with Dick Jones in the original RoboCop movie. Based on your description of
Oh, fucking hell. Hang on.
I'm not certain who you're referring to.
Never mind. Let me just Google it. Hang on. RoboCop cast. Let's see here. Here it is. Miguel, this guy. Bob Morton, this guy. So this guy is in the next movie. Miguel Fuhrer, there we are. And I think this one's on the list. So let me know if anyone's heard of this one. Deep Star 6. There we are. So I think this one's on the list. Hang on. Let me look at my digital one. Let's see here. Let's see. Hardware, Fortress, Final Terror, Nailgun Massacre, The Exterminator, 1984, Equalizer, 1989's Robot Ninja, motherfucker, Surf 2, Mutant Hunt, Las Vegas Bloodbath, Visions. That is a fucking hilarious one. Hey, can I have a drink? And then he blows the motherfucker's head off. Awesome. Hilarious. Killer Workout, Blood Tracks, Killer Party, Death Chase, Death Spa, Colossus, The Forbidden Project, Dollman, Puppet Master. Okay, maybe it's not on the digital list. Hang on. Universal Soldier, Deadly Friend, Flight of the Navigator, Crash and Burn, Robot, Holocaust. Okay, so it's not on this one. I think it's on this one. Hang on. Let me have a look. Deep Star 6. Okay, so. Oh, I forgot to scratch one off. I've already seen Basket Case, and I forgot to scratch that off. So, Basket Case is done. Oh, wait. No, that's Basket Case 2 and 3. Oh, never mind. I've got number 1. I need to get 2 and 3. Well, I spoke too soon. Let me rewrite Basket 2 and 3. There we are. Okay, Edge of the Axe, Hologram, Laser Blast, The Hunted, Tales from the Crypt, Evil Spook, Trick or Treat, Suburbia, Manic, Ghoulies, Manic Cop, Summer Camp Nightmare, Conan the Barbarian 2, The Haunted, Cannibal the Musical, Mommy Dearest, Citizen Kane. It may be on the back. Mother's Day. I can't wait for Mother's Day. That's going to be great, Visions. Like, do it for Mother. Kill for Mother. I don't know about that, Mom. Do it. Kill for Mother. Oh, okay. Let's see. Death Race. Okay, so maybe it's on the back. Hang on. Maybe I didn't put this one on the list. Maybe I found this one all by myself. Not all aliens come from space. Oh, shit. Look at that. Oh, shit. Let's see. The Slumber Party, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 and 3, and Next Generation. Frankenhooker, Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers, Life Force. Buried Alive, Repo Man, Redneck Zombies. I can't wait for that one. Return to Horror High. Zombie Beavers. That was another Visions recommendation. Beyond. Okay, I don't think it's on the list. I think I found this one all by myself. Robo, Vampire, Total Killer, Gym Killer, The Speedway Murders, Death Race 2000, The Turbo Kid. I forgot who mentioned that one. Blood Hook. Oh, shit. Demons. All right, it's not on the list. It's not on the list. So let's continue on. Let me catch up. Yo, what's up, Twin? What's up, Lantern? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Lance says nice. Oh, yeah, Lance. You go to Barnes & Noble, you can find pretty much anything, buddy. You can find pretty much anything. Let's see. People are fighting over the crowns. What's up, Crumbles? Good to see you. Good to see you, Crumbles. Nope. Is that the deep sea voyage down to the Titanic that killed all those rich people? That's not true. Don't even go there. Don't even go there, pretend stories. Don't even go there. Let's see. Crumble says, howdy, Chadwick. He says, yep. And then Lantern says, this stream is lit. Well, thanks, Lantern. I appreciate that. So, I thought this was on the list, but you see that guy right there? He played the kind of the sleazy business guy that did a lot of cocaine with those hot-ass sluts. He opens the door, and then that guy's like, bitches, leave! And then he gets shot like 4 times in the legs. You guys know what scene I'm talking about. He goes, whatever he's paying you, I'll double it right now. And he's like, you know what, Bob? We could have been friends. He goes, I'm cashing you out, Bob. And then he blows the motherfucker to Kingdom Come. So there it is. He's right there. That guy right there. There we are. So I'm looking forward to this. It kind of reminded me of The Abyss. Kind of. But, because The Abyss, they had aliens down at like sea level and stuff. This one has more aliens. And it's set in the not too distant future. And it says, from the creator of Friday the 13th, Sean S. Cunningham brings to life this action-adventure underwater sci-fi thriller set in the not too distant future. Hell yeah! Visions, you love Friday the 13th, so do I. So, wait, did he direct it? He did direct it. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. So I suggest this one, Visions. Now, I haven't watched it yet, but anything that Sean S. Cunningham directed, you know is going to be good, because Friday the 13th, fucking amazing. Fucking genius. Hell yeah. I just went with my gut when I saw this one. All right. There we are. Next. So I took this suggestion from my good buddy Dave, and this one is on the digital list, so I can wipe this one off the digital list. Bam! Prodigy. 1979, 1980. It's about basically a mutated grizzly bear that just goes on a mad killing spree and kills everybody in the forest. And I mean everything. Other bears, humans, bunny rabbits, deers, going fucking nuts. And apparently, it was born like that. So it says that after a biohazard contamination in the woods, a mother bear gets infected, which infects her baby cub, and the baby cub grows up to be this crazy fucking like killer bear. I watched the trailer. Dave suggested this one, so Dave, I will watch this soon, my friend. So here it is. It's down at the very bottom. Prophecy. Scratch that one off the list. There we are. So it was there. So I scratched it up. Let me get rid of the space. One more off the list. There we are. And Dave knows his horror movies because he's seen a lot more than I have. So there we are. I'm running out of room. Damn it. There we are. All right, next one. Now, this one is not on the list. I just went with my gut. I was walking through and I was like, that looks fucking hilarious. I turned the back cover. I literally went like that. I went, that's hilarious. I turned the back cover. I'm reading. I'm like, okay, so graveyards, an axe-wielding killer, a carnival, and then kids go party in a graveyard. So it kind of reminded me of Return of the Living Dead. So I got Death Screams. Oh, yeah. Look, her head is decapitated in a graveyard, and her body is hung up a fucking tree. You guys ready for this? Listen to this. Listen to this. In one of the most unlikely cinematic pairings of all time, David Hesson, who rose to fame as a child star playing alongside his real-life family in the wholesome TV show The Adventures of Ozzie. I've never heard of that. Ozzie and Harriet. Never heard of that. I have no idea what the hell that is. That one slipped past me. Directs. So he directs Playboy Playmate and adult star Susan Kiger. Never heard of her. In this body count heavy slasher, slice of pie from the 1980s slasher times. Late one night, a young couple are brutally murdered at a makeout spot by an unseen assailant, their bodies tossed into the nearby river. Near the river, there is a carnival going on. As the lifeless lovers drift slowly down the stream, the residents of the town excitedly prepare themselves for the anticipated annual carnival that they do every year, unaware that a machete-wielding maniac with a twisted grudge is lurking in the shadows. Lurking in the shadows. I love how they build it up. When a group of teenagers plan a late-night after-party down in the local cemetery, they unwittingly set the stage for the ultimate bloodbath showdown. Dun, dun, dun. As soon as I read that, I was like, that sounds fucking hilarious. So, Death Streams it is. Visions, you ever seen this one? I've never heard of it. I just picked it up. I started laughing at her body, like, hung up a tree. And she's all like that shit. And then I read the back and I was like, this sounds fucking hilarious. Anyway. So there we go. I'm running out of room, so. Bam! Alright, next one. I got this next one because I haven't watched a comedy in quite a long time. I've been watching a lot of sci-fi and a lot of horror recently. So I got this one. One, because one of my favorite actors of all time is in this. I read the back cover. It sounds hilarious. This is not a horror movie. It's a hang on, when did they direct this? I believe this was made in the 80s. It's It's a 1980s comedy. So I've never heard of this, but Dan Aykroyd is in it. The heart of the Ghostbusters, the best Ghostbuster, Raymond Stantz. My Stepmother is an Alien. Never heard of it. It just looked hilarious. So it's a sci-fi action adventure comedy. So yeah. So it says, when a widowed astronaut, Steve Mills, causes a gravitational disturbance in deep space, a race of hyper-advanced alien life forms send one of their own to investigate the problem and find out what has happened. Disguised as a human, in human form, masked with seducting the love-horn Steve in a bid to gain access to his scientific research. Chelsea, which I guess is her alien name, finds herself falling in love for the man she's been sent to swindle. Okay. So, and I believe she was in, I think she plays the sexy woman in National Lampoon's Vacation, where Clark Griswold's all like kind of eyeing her, like in the red Corvette. I think she played that part. And then that's that girl, that band girl, like from American Pie. This one time at band camp, there was this kid, and he brought some cookies. That fucking girl. There she is. So that must be one of her. That must be one of her first films. And then you got the legendary Dan Aykroyd that wrote and acted and starred in my favorite movie of all time, Ghostbusters. Well, my favorite comedy. There you are. All right. Landon says this stream is rocking. Was that at the horror store or the DVD store? That was at the Barnes & Noble bookstore, but way in the back, Lance, they have tons of Blu-rays and 4Ks. That's at Barnes & Noble. At Atomic Horror, they sell a lot of horror merchandise, but they have a very limited selection of movies. They've got horror memorabilia there, like t-shirts, pins, coats, stuff like that. So yeah. Let's see. Vision says, I thought they stole the art from House of the Dead, but I think it's the same movie. Is it? Oh, so you've heard of it, Visions. I'll read it again. Listen to this. Oh, shit. My bad. This is all bonus features. So it says, oh, I didn't read this part. Hang on. So it says, in one of the most unlikely cinematic pairings of all time, David Neslin, who rose to fame as a child star playing alongside his real-life family in the wholesome TV show The Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet, never heard of that, directs Playboy Playmate of the Year, I guess in that year, and adult star Susan Keeger in this body count heavy, long, overlooked slice of southern fried hack and slash 1980s slasher genre. Late one night, a young couple are brutally murdered at a makeout spot by an unseen assailant, their bodies tossed into the nearby river. People, hang on, I missed my spot. As the lifeless lovers drift slowly downstream, the residents of the town are excitedly anticipating and preparing themselves for the annual carnival event, unaware that a machete-wielding maniac with a twisted grudge is lurking in the shadows. When a group of teens plan a late-night after-party down in the local cemetery, they unwittingly set the stage for a bloodbath. Then it says, Death Streams, which was released on US VHS as House of the Dead, and on UK DVD with the reels in the wrong order, oozes early 80s slasher charm from the very start, boasting and in every way, plus the kitchen sink finale. Oh shit. Featuring slashed throats, dissected bodies, and exploding heads. Oh shit. Okay. This is good. So I guess in England, Visions, they named it House of the Dead, but in America it's Death Screams. But nothing about stealing artwork. It just seems like there's a carnival going on and teens are partying and getting drunk and naked in a cemetery, and then someone gets killed by the axe-wielding maniac, and then their bodies like drift down the river, and I guess the kids see that, and then the wielding axe killer like comes after them in the cemetery. But nothing about stealing artwork. But maybe that's in here. I don't know. I'll find out. So yeah. Lance says, cool. What's up, Triple? My might not be a foot, but it sure smells like. I don't know what the hell you're on about. That's just weird, Triple. Don't be saying that kind of stuff. That's weird. So, I'm guessing it's the same one, Visions, because it did mention Death Screams, which was released on US VHS as House of the Dead, and on the UK format with the reels in the wrong order. So, I guess they changed the name whenever they put it on Blu-ray, because it says Death Screams, which was released on US VHS tapes as House of the Dead, and on UK DVD. So, I guess they renamed it for the Blu-ray, which is so weird. But you guys kind of explained why they did that back in the day. So yeah, just a little bit of that dark humor. That was pretty dark. It's pretty dark. But I fell in love with it, and I started laughing because look at her face. She's all like, all doing that. And then her body is like hung up a tree. And then all these gravestones kind of reminded me of like Return of the Living Dead, because in Return of the Living Dead, they're partying in a graveyard and then Trash gets naked. So I was like, kind of reminds me of that. So yeah. Can't wait to watch it. I'm sure it's a real quality film. Cannot wait. Oh, yeah. All right. And then I've been looking for this bad boy for a while. Another Steelbook. So that makes what? 200 and... What was it? What were we up to? 253 now? I'm losing track. That's right. Oh yeah, an old classic. Only the best for the fans and fears. The Return of the Living Dead Steelbook. Finally, Visions. I finally found it. Finally. Look at all these new bonus features. Oh yeah. Little bit of Tarman. Little bit of Tarman. Booyah. Return of the Living Dead. Oh yeah. Remember this girl? Not people, brains. Yes. Why? The pain. What about the pain? The pain of being dead. Eating brains. How does that make you feel? It makes the pain go away. And then I love the other guy's response. He goes, it hurts to be dead. And then the black guy's like, hey, look, man, fuck this. Fuck this, man. Listen, we gotta talk. No, out here. Let's go out here and talk. Let's go out here. And he's like, all like shook up and shit. He's like, man, how do you kill those things? And he's like, you don't. And he's like, what the fuck do you mean you don't? And he's like, you can't kill those mothers. You know? Great scene. And I love the artwork. Oh, yeah. Pretty cool. A little bit of Return of the Living Dead action. There we go. All right. And I saved the best for last. Well, it's the second to the best thing last, because the best thing I picked up was that steelbook for Return of the Living Dead. So yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Here we go. I got the newest edition of this, so I can get rid of all the old ones, and it saves space. And I'll probably give Randall all of the old ones, because the old ones take up a lot of space on that shelf, and this one's going to save me a lot of space. So I can't wait to re-watch this. A little bit of, oh, Star Trek Voyager. Yeah, now we're talking. In this big box set with a shitload of bonus features. Now we're talking. Sadly, it's the one thing that Yakov actually is right about. He said they'll never put Star Trek Voyager and Star Trek Deep Space Nine on Blu-ray or 4K for some odd reason. I don't know why, but he said they'll never do it. So I got a better version of the DVDs than the ones I already had over there. With more bonus features, and they digitally enhanced things and made it 10 times better. So only the best for some Star Trek. That's right. Oh yeah. Star Trek Voyager. I love it. I love my Trek. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. Oh yeah. That's not true, Joey. He says it's teeny, it's tiny. That's not true. That's not true, Joey. That thing's massive. That thing is huge. That thing's going nuts. All right. So, oh wait, I forgot to, let's see. That's not on the list. That's not on the list. That's not on the list. This isn't on the list. So a lot of new things. So I marked off one on this and one on this. All right. There it is. All right. There we go. Okay. So there it is. So it was a pretty good day. A lot of good deals. A lot of good finds. Pretty good stuff. I'd say the best thing I got at the convention was probably this artwork. This artwork's pretty badass. And I know exactly where I'm going to hang it. Let me show you guys. I'm going to show you guys exactly where I'm going to hang it. So let me grab you guys. So let me just show you guys where I'm going to put this bad boy. I haven't decided. It's going to be in the kitchen. I just haven't decided where. So I'm going to put you guys here. So I'm thinking of putting it either right here or right there. So it's either going to go right there or right there. Because it looks good. This is my Star Wars wall of art. And it looks pretty badass. Or I thought about putting it, moving my calendar right here and putting it right there. So either moving this calendar up or putting it over there. So it'll be one of those areas. Let me go put this down real quick. So I'm thinking either move this up or to the side and put it right there, or I like it right here. So either there, because there's enough space to keep the trash can here, right there. I wish there was enough space to put it up there, but this is too short, so either there, or there. There. So yeah. There we go. Joey says, I like that artwork. So do I. It wasn't that expensive. It was only like $25. That's not that bad. Not too shabby. Let's see. Some great props in the background. Oh yeah. Well, you know how we do it. That's right. Tina says, Dave just woke me up. Well, we're almost done. We're almost done with the stream. Let's see. Pretend Story says, when are you going to Epic Universe? Oh, I don't know. So much vlog content, so little time. But I'll try to give you an answer soon, Pretend Stories. Very, 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 very soon. So yeah, let me just plug in my laptop. I would think maybe sometime around my birthday, because one, I haven't went there. Two, as soon as I get all the Sega content up, I'm going to go back to editing all the old vlogs, because with the Sega vlog, I'm only 8 vlogs behind. I got all the Christmas stuff. I've got my birthday from last year. I've got Thanksgiving from last year. I need to get all that shit up. So yeah. So hopefully around my birthday or maybe Christmas, I want to do all 3 parks. I want to do, all 4 parks. I want to do Volcano Bay, because my camera is waterproof, and get some content of Fears flying down the water slides. I think that would be cool. Then I want to do the original Universal. Then I want to do Islands of Adventure, then Volcano Bay, and then I want to do the 4th one, which is Epic Universe. So the next couple of months, I'm going to be really busy. So we'll see. We'll see what I can get to. I'm only one guy. All right. But it's good to have options. It is good to have options. And I'm glad that I'm pumping out the content. I really am. So, yeah. So, excuse me. What's up, Pixel? Good to see you. That's what I thought, Pixel. I thought, well, if I'm going to the new Epic Universe, I might as well start with the old one. Start with the old one, go right to the new one. That's what I was thinking. So, yeah. So, yeah. Plus, I'm always trying to bring the best type of content to both Fears Man 26 and Fears Vlogs. I'm always thinking outside the box. I'm always thinking of new topics, new lives, new in real life. Pixel, I have you to really thank about the in real life ones. I'm dead serious, man. Sometimes I get even more views off those fucking in real life ones than I do on my normal podcast. And I'm like, how is that possible? Because my normal podcast, I plan it out. I plan out the topics, and there's a set, there's kind of a set. And I put a lot of work into this show. But then I just turn on my phone, and it's like live. I'm like, well, that one wasn't planned. So I don't know. Can you explain that to me, Pixel? I don't get it. So yeah. So I do appreciate you giving me that idea, Pixel, because ever since I've done the in real life vlogs, man, they've been fucking flowing. Oh yeah. Flowing, man. I'm telling you. Pixel says, yeah, it's a huge genre. Some people only watch in real life. I know, right? Well, I'm not going to question it. It's a great idea. It was an amazing idea. I took your advice, Pixel, and I haven't looked back, and it's been amazing. It's been a nice new, let's see, what's the word? It's been a nice new addition. It's been a nice new addition to the channel. That's what I'm trying to say. So, yeah. Let's see. What's up, N4? N4, you missed a lot. I already did the unboxing. I'm about to do Buck Rogers' review. I reviewed the Star Wars convention that I went to. I did the Nerd Haul. So I've only got a couple of topics left because I'm dying for something to eat. The only thing that me and Dave didn't do is we were going to go to an Irish pub. That was Dave's idea for lunch. But I was exhausted. By the time we got done at Atomic Horror and Barnes & Noble and the convention, I was like, I'm good. So before I got on here, I took a little nap. I still need to take a shower. So right after this, shower, shave, and or I'll shave in the morning because this ain't this bad yet, and then get something to eat, and then I'm gonna decide. Let's go pick right now what movies I'm gonna watch tonight, and then tomorrow I'm gonna get right back to work on editing those vlogs. So yeah, I think tonight's watches are gonna be. Oh wait, I did Visions. I didn't have a chance to watch this last night, so tonight I'm gonna watch your favorite, buddy. I'm gonna watch this one, and then I'm gonna watch I'll watch this one. Grizzly. There we are. And then tomorrow night, I'm going to watch triples. Tomorrow night, I'm going to watch Grizzly 2 and it's somewhere back here. The one that triple got me. So yeah. Booyah. Huh. Bam. There it is. Let's see. Tina says, David and I, we went to that restaurant barbecue in Donut Place. It was good. Nice. Yeah, I knew you were talking about either the donut place, Tina. You mentioned that, and then Dave said, hey, Fears, we could always get some Irish food. And I was like, any of that sounds good. I'm like, I like donuts. I like Irish food. I like British food. I'm like, I'm easy-ozy. I'm like, as long as I can eat something and it doesn't fuck up my stomach, then I'm all good. I'm all good. So hell yeah. So lots of exciting things coming to the channel. We got my birthday coming up. We got Universal coming up. We got Epic Universe coming up. We got Christmas coming up. Then we got Shelton's first vlog coming up. And you guys may think I'm crazy, but I've never been more happy. I cannot wait to meet the little guy. It's the closest thing to me having a child, you know, because I haven't met Mrs. Fears yet. So I told my mom I'm going to take my uncle responsibilities. She's like, will you help me? Will you help? He goes, she's like, when you come to visit me, will you help me change his diaper? And I was like, do I have to? And she was like, yes, you do. And I was like, all right, I'll change his poopy diapers. Because, I need the practice, because if I ever have a son or a daughter, I'll have to change some poopy diapers. So, yeah, I'm sure Jason changes some poopy diapers, you know. Because the girl can't do that all the time, you know. And then my mom was like, do you want to feed him? I was like, yeah, sure, I'll feed him. Plus, I'm going to get Shelton in the vlog, and I'm actually gonna hand him. Pixel, I'm going to hand Shelton the vlog camera. I'm going to put his little hands on the vlog camera, and I'm going to let him film for a little while. So we'll see if Shelton's a natural genius behind the camera like Lord Fears. Because my dad and my grandfather taught me. And literally, let me tell you a real quick story. The furthest memory, one of the most furthest memories that I can remember back, and I've seen it on camera because my dad, before he passed away, showed me a lot of the family archives, and he said, hey, John, there's a funny scene where Grandpa Fears is trying to teach you how to the camera, and he's behind the camera, and you, like, get up on your knees like this, and you kind of, like, lean your eyeball, like, into the camera lens like this, so I'm kind of recreating it, and my eye got, like, that far, and you hear my grandpa like giggling behind the camera, and then I said, you can hear me in the background like, hey Grandpa, can I try the camera? And he's like, sure Johnny. And so he gives me the camera, and then you hear Grandpa Fears say, this is record, this is stop, this is how you zoom in, this is how you zoom out, and let the so that was technically my first vlog back then, even back in the 80s. So that was technically the first one. And as soon as my hands hit that camera, I was like, this is going to be an exciting journey. Hell yeah. So I'm going to give Shelton the vlog camera, and we'll see what he films. So yeah, he's only 4 months old, so we'll see what he can do. But I'm very proud of Shelton, very proud of my brother. He's like the cutest little guy ever. You guys, I've shown you some pictures. I haven't shown you every single picture, but he's definitely a cutie. And my mom wants to go shopping one day, and I was like, we can do that. So I'll probably take out like $100 out of my account and get Shelton some new threads. I'm going to order him some new Ghostbuster shirts. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. So it's going to be good times. I'm very excited. The channel has been going nuts. I can hardly keep up with all the content I've been getting. But I'd rather have more content than less content. You know what I'm saying? So very exciting times. And I'll be honest, I feel Vision, I hope you don't mind me saying this. I wrote to Visions. I don't know if you saw my message, buddy. I feel a lot better. I really do. The last couple of weeks were shit because I think Quentin and all those other idiots wanted to get me worked up while Sega was here. Thank God they didn't get me worked up the entire 10 or 11 days that Sega was here. They did it on the last 2 days. So I think it was orchestrated. But things seem to be getting back to normal slowly but surely. The passionate, loving John Fears is coming back. Not the stressed out, pissed off Fears. The happy-go-lucky Fears that you guys all love and know. Trust me, I always want the happy-go-lucky Fears to stay here. Because that's the one that you guys love the most. And, well, the loving and loyal fans love the happy-go-lucky Fears. The trolls want ignorant, pissed-off Fears. And I don't want him to come back because he is a mean son of a bitch when he comes out. It's literally like Dr. Jekyll and Dr. Hyde. Like, I go from, I love you guys. Fuck you, Quentin. I hope you fucking die. You miserable piece of shit. I hate saying that. I hate it. I hate when I turn into that guy. I don't mind saying it to Quentin, but, like, let's say I say it to somebody else. Like Pixel, I'll give you an example. That one time that I said it to you, oh, I was pissed. And I meant it. But then, like 2 weeks later, I felt really bad. And I was like, shit. I shouldn't have said that to Pixel. Because I didn't talk to you for like 2.5 weeks. And I was like, fuck you, Pixel, you fat piece of shit. I'm going to fucking sue you. I'm going to sue your ass off. Fuck you, you motherfucker. I was going nuts. I was literally going insane. So, yeah. So, I don't want that Fears to come back. Because things are slowly but surely getting back to normal. I've been losing weight. I've been checking my progress. The workouts have been going good. Work has been going good. We've been really busy at work. The content has been going nuts. You guys have, people have even said in the chat, Fears, we can tell that the content's going up faster. And I said, I do. I said, I want to catch up. Because the sooner I catch up with everything, the Sega vlogs, the old content from last year, the sooner I can get to even newer vlogs and newer content. So, yeah. So, it's very exciting times. Very exciting times. So, yeah. Let's see. That's right. Pretend Story says, yep, very cool outfit. Well, really, it's a hat. It's a hat, but I'm not really a beanie type of hat guy, but I bought it at the convention because I like to collect everything that's Ghostbusters, and I've never seen a Ghostbuster beanie. And then it was big enough, I was like, I wonder if the foil ball will fit into that. It did, and I put it over there. So it's part of the set now. Which makes a lot of sense because I love Ghostbusters, so there it is. So yeah, dude. Very exciting times. Let me know in the chat if you guys are excited to see what Fears has got up his sleeves coming up soon. Put a 1 in the chat to let me know. I'm very excited. And I'm very happy. I'm very happy that things are getting back to normal. Again, I cannot wait to see my mom. I can't wait to meet Shelton. I'll be honest, I always love going to see my grandma and grandpa Fears. Even though they're passed away, I love to go pay my respects, and I always buy them a big bouquet of flowers. I always buy my dad some type of thing. Because when you go in the cemetery, there's a military, I don't know what you call it. I guess it's not really a gift shop. It's like a place where you can buy things like a gravestone or like a keepsake to put on their tombstone. I always buy something and put it on my dad's grave. My mom's always really good about decorating my dad's grave. Like, we do it for Christmas. Really, my mom decorates every single holiday for my dad and my grandma and grandpa bears. The only one that she doesn't, obviously, is Halloween because, you know, that doesn't make any sense. So, yeah. Lantern, quit trolling. Lantern says number 2. You son of a bitch, Lantern. Of course you'd put a number 2, Lantern. I got a bone to pick with you, Lantern. You're not excited? Lantern, you're one of my best good buddies. I'm always on your panel. And you worship me, Lantern, and you're not excited? I call bullshit, Lantern. I call bullshit. Let me call this son of a bitch. You little bastard. Fucking twin. Fucking twin. What's up, twin? Lantern, look in my eyes. I know you're excited. You're full of crap, Lantern. You're full of crap. Anyway, we had a great time on Lantern's podcast a few days ago. Everyone wants me to host a music, and it happened so natural. Lantern's twin was on, and I was just fucking around. I just said, hey, twin, can you play this? Hey, twin, can you play that? Hey, twin, can you play this? And he kept playing them real fast. And then all of a sudden, Dave came on, and Dave's like, oh, yeah, well, can you play this? And he was right there. He was on it. So I was like, I'm impressed. So hell yeah. I was pretty impressed with his fears. I was impressed with how quick he was as the DJ. And I was like, damn. I would say it in like literally not even 1 second. Oh, well, I'd give him 2 seconds. Probably 2 seconds later, he had it on. I'd be like, hey, twin, play Salute Your Shorts. Hey, twin, play The Secret World of Alex Mack. Bam, he had it right there and then. I'm not even that fast, and I'm pretty fast with the keyboard, but I'm not that fast. So, man, it was pretty cool. Let me give Lantern a little call. Do-do-do-do-do. Lantern? Lantern? Lantern?
Yeah.
You put a number 2.
Uh-huh.
You're trolling.
Yeah, I typed it.
You're trolling, Lantern.
Yeah. Yeah, there.
I don't know, Lantern. I may have to block you.
I'm not.
I may have to block you.
Not.
I'm right there, Lantern. I may have to block you. Are you turning into Yakov?
Not.
I don't know, Lantern. You're seconds away from being blocked, Lantern. What the hell? No, I'm just joking. I'm joking, Lantern. I would never block you, Lantern. I would never block you. I know you're joking, Lantern. You pulled a funny on me. You pulled a funny. So, Lantern, did you have a good time whenever your twin was on and he was DJing?
Yeah.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good, Lantern. And you know what, Lantern? I loved how quick he was, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I would say something, like you even said, you're like, hey, can you play Muppet Babies?
Yeah.
And bam, he played it. And I was like, damn. I was like, wow. So, why do you think he's so quick with that? I don't know how he got it so quick. You know? That was cool.
Yeah.
He literally was like Lantern, I was like, play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and he was like this. He had it like real quick.
Yeah.
Now I have that one downloaded on my iTunes, or iSongs, or whatever the fuck it is. What is it, Lantern? Is it iTunes or iSongs?
I think it's iTunes.
Is it iTunes? I can't remember this shit. You know me and technology.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know if it's... Pixel, is it iTunes or iSongs? Whatever MacBook uses.
MacBook. No. I MacBook.
Oh, I do though, Lantern. Whatever it is, wherever you download your songs, iTunes, iSongs. I can't remember what it is. Oh fuck. I'm trying to think what it is. Hang on, Lantern.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure it's iTunes. Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God for Meta. Hang on, Lantern.
Yeah.
I can't remember this shit, Lantern. I try. Hey, Meta, on a MacBook Pro, when you download a song, is it iSongs or iTunes?
Mm.
On a MacBook Pro, when you download a song, it's typically through the Music app, which was previously known as iTunes. In 2019, Apple split iTunes into separate apps for music, podcasts...
Oh, okay, so it used to be called iTunes. What is it called now?
It's now called the Music app.
Okay, so now it's the Music app. Okay, all right. So I was half right, Lantern. I was half right.
Yeah.
Because it used to be called iTunes. That's what I thought. I was like, hang on.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm telling you though, he was quick. Lantern, what was your favorite song that your twin played?
I don't know.
You got a favorite?
Not really.
I liked. Well, of course, I liked Airwolf and I liked Knight Rider, but he was playing some classics though. A-Team. He played the Fratelli song, and that was actually Visions. That was in honor of you, because we're buddies, we're pals, and he lives like 30 minutes away from the fucking Fratelli house or the Mikey's house or whatever the hell it is. But yeah, so man, he was quick though, you know. So, Landon, what are you most excited for? Are you excited for more of the convention vlogs? Are you excited for more of the Sega vlogs? Are you excited for the Star Wars vlog that I'm going to work on? Because I filmed the Star Wars vlog today with Dave and Tina. What are you excited for? Everything? What?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Everything?
Yep. Uh-huh.
I'm going to try to get it up, buddy, just as quick as possible, you know. And Landon, I appreciate you being a good friend, man. Whenever Fears was feeling kind of down, you know, because it does get to me. You know, the last 2 weeks has been hell, you know, but this week has actually been going pretty well. So, slowly but surely, things are starting to get back to normal, you know. Mm-hmm. I'm not trying to jinx myself. Knock on wood, you know. I've been trying to not mention the trolls or mention them less. I've been trying to focus on my health. I've been trying to focus on what's more important, you know, in life. So, yeah. Things are going really good. I took a break from the Discord. I still am. I mean, I still pop in every once in a blue moon, but not as much, you know. Yeah. But things are going good. And I appreciate you not allowing Banjo on the show while I'm on there, you know. Or Yakov, or, you know, or his secret identity. Because I don't believe that's a different person. That's got Yakov written all over it. So I just can't handle that guy anymore. So I don't care if you have him on, Lantern. Just don't have him on when I'm on there, you know? Yeah. Because I'm not telling you who to put on your show, because the last time I did that, I got a whole bunch of shit. So you can have him, you can have anyone on. Just don't have him on while I'm on. Like, as soon as I'm done hanging out with the guys, I'm like, later. And then as soon as I leave, then you can invite him on. I just don't want anything to do with him anymore. So, yeah. But things are, things are getting better, though, Lantern. Things are getting better. Yeah. What about you? How was church?
Good.
Yeah? Unfortunately, I missed church today because Jeff started the convention, like, super early in the morning. He started it at 9. But Dave told me he got there at, I think it was 8:30, 8:40, but they didn't open the doors till 9. I was supposed to get there at 9, but there was so much damn traffic because Dave and Tina lives closer to the convention than I do. Yeah. And I lived about a half an hour away, so by the time I hit the highway, Lantern, so much damn traffic. So I was about a half an hour to an hour late, all because of the traffic. But I didn't really care because I was a little tired. I had enough time to fill up on my gas tank. I bought some coffee, downed the coffee, filmed a little on the way to the convention. There was this barber shop, right, Lantern? And they had, so I don't know who did it, but somebody painted this amazing artwork. And I'm going to show you the artwork. You ready for this, Lantern?
Yeah.
I'm going to show you and I'm going to show the fans.
Mm-hmm.
I could not, somebody must have either painted this lantern or they spray painted it on the side of the wall. Mm-hmm. So Visions, one photo is for me, the other photo is for you and me because, and I'll send you this photo, Visions, if you want it. So I'm driving past, going to the convention lantern. All of a sudden I caught it out of my left eye and I went, what the hell's that? I slammed on the brakes. I parked in the parking lot. I ripped out my vlog camera and filmed the side of the building. I asked the owners, hey, is it okay if I film your building? And they said, you probably want to film it because we have amazing artwork on the side and the front of our building. I went, oh, yeah. So, look at this. A DeLorean. You see that, Lantern? Mm-hmm. Isn't that cool?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
So that was for me. And then Vision, get ready for this. So that was on the front of the building. This was on the side of the building. Look at this. Check this out, Visions. Look at that. Jason Voorhees holding up a stereo. I don't know why he's holding up a stereo. And I don't even know why the hell he's wearing a green trench coat. Because normally he wears like a blue shirt and blue pants and like black gloves and like black boots. You know, that's Jason. But I don't know why he's wearing a gray shirt and a green trench coat and tennis shoes and black jogging shorts. But there you are. And I don't know why the hell he's holding up a stereo. So I have no clue. But it had the Jason mask on there, Vision. So I was like, oh, my Vision's going to love this. I love it too because I like Michael and Jason. But check out that. Landon, which one was your favorite? Did you like Jason better or did you like the DeLorean Time Machine? Which one?
Time Machine.
They're both pretty cool, and it looks like they spray painted it on the side of the wall, so I was like, damn, this is pretty cool. Pretty cool, and I was like, that's pretty sweet, you know? Pretty awesome. So anyway, but yeah, Lantern, I'm glad you had a good day, but yeah, things are getting better, Lantern, you know? Mm-hmm. I'm sorry about all the drama that happened the last couple weeks on your show.
Yes.
Because I never, Lantern... I'm being serious. I'm saying this as your friend. I never want to bring drama to your show, Lantern, ever.
Yeah.
I always like just coming and hanging out with the guys and, you know, just talking about farts and movies and bullshitting and having Visions draw hilarious pictures and then museums always posting random shit that makes me laugh. Those are some of the best lives that I like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I hate all the drama bullshit ones. I can't fucking stand it, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, but things are getting better, buddy. Thank God, right? Thank God.
Yeah.
At least they're not getting worse. Again, knock on wood. Knock on wood. Landon, what are you eating? I heard some silverware. You eating that hamburger helper, Lantern? Pasta. Are you lying to me, or are you being for real? Okay.
Being real.
Okay. Because usually your go-to meal is hamburger helper. So, I was just making sure. You sure, Lantern?
Yeah.
All right. I don't know what I'm going to order. Plus, I don't know who did it, but 2 weeks ago, Lantern, when all that crazy shit was going on, I don't even know if I should tell this story, because I didn't tell the fans right away, you know, because it was kind of embarrassing. Well, fuck it, it was 2 weeks ago, who cares? I'm dead asleep, Lantern, on the couch. Someone knocks at my door. I open the door, and there was 10 pizza boxes all stacked up. I thought there was pizza in them. There wasn't. There was empty pizza boxes on my fucking doorstep. So someone, I don't know who it was, someone pulled a prank on me, and I lifted them up. I lifted them up, and I was like, wow, okay, empty pizza boxes. Okay, this is fucking weird. I put them all in my car, and I took them to the dumpster, and then I came back in, and I went back to sleep. So that was fucking weird. So I don't know who the hell did that. But that was fucking weird. So I was like, I don't know who did this, but that's fucking weird. Anyway. So there was a lot the past 2 weeks, buddy, but thank God all that crap's done. So, yeah. Plus, today was a lot of fun, you know. We went to three of my favorite places. A convention. You know how I got my favorite stores in Missouri, Lantern? Well, my 3 favorite things to do in Orlando, besides Disney, is... Disney would be the 4th one. It would be Disney, Atomic Horror, Barnes & Noble, and then any convention that Jeff puts on, because Jeff's shows are fucking great. Anyway, Lana, I'm going to let you go, but tell your twin that I'm going to unblock him soon. All right, twin? All right, twin. All right.
Twin.
Lantern, I don't want to see any more number 2s in the chat, all right?
I know, yeah.
All right, because if I see another 2, I'll be kicking ass and taking names, Lantern.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do anything, Lantern. I'm just playing around, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. I'll see you later. Enjoy your dinner, all right?
Hell yeah.
You gonna get a little nap in after a little dinner?
Yeah.
Nice. I may take a little nap later. All right, buddy. I'll see you later. Peace. There it is. Fucking Lantern. Lantern's great. Lantern is hilarious. He's awesome. All right, let me catch up on the chat here. Let's see here. Let's see. Elizabeth says, too late, Lampy. And then Vision says, fears is your god. This is true, Visions. And I don't even know why. I've never asked Lantern why he likes me so much. But, I mean, Lantern's a good friend to you and to me and to Pixel and to Tokes and Larry and everybody on the show. So, I won't question it because Mr. Lampy is a cool guy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Elizabeth says, no more crowns for Lantern. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Vision says, well, maybe the twin is a psychic. I don't know, Visions. Maybe. Because he was quick on those songs. I kid you not. And what was cool about it is everybody got a couple of suggestions. I got some. Dave was throwing out some songs. Lantern threw some out. Pixel, I saw you dropping some. Visions, you dropped a few in there. So everyone got, a song request, and it was a lot of fun. It was pretty sweet. Let's see here. Vision says, good thing you only shit-talked 3 trolls this stream. But see, that's good for me, because normally I'm shit-talking every single one of them. So I'm trying not to shit-talk any of them. That's what I'm saying. So, yeah. So, Vision says, yeah, that's an odd mashup. The only thing I can think of, I was driving down the road, and like I said, I'm driving. The convention was like, I don't know, maybe about 15 more minutes down the road. I'm driving. I pass. It was a barber shop, and I just kind of look, and I'm like, that's some cool artwork. I said, hang on, Fears. I said, you got to take a couple pictures, put them on your Facebook, put them on your Instagram. And I thought, oh, I'll do that, but I'm like, I'll also get that in the vlog. Because I'm always trying to find interesting things to film. So I turned around, went up, and I went in and said, is it okay if I film the side of your building? Because when it comes to businesses, I always kind of ask. Because I don't want to get in trouble. Or have them scream like, hey, you can't film the side of our building. So... And they're like, you probably want to film it because of all the cool artwork. And I said, yeah. I said, who did that artwork? She goes, oh, we hired a professional artist. Whenever we opened up our barber, they said the owner loves Jason Voorhees and he loves anything Back to the Future. And I said, well, why is he holding up a stereo? And they're like, we don't know. That's just what he told the artist to do. And I was like, oh, okay. I said, I get the time machine, with the red flames, because that happens in the movie. But I'm like, the only type of green thing that Jason has wore is in number 6. He's got the pants and he's got the knife on his belt and he's got the green shirt and then the yellow gloves and he's got the hockey mask. But I'm like, he's wearing a trench coat and he's like holding up a stereo. So I was like, that's kind of weird. So, but it was cool though. It was cool. So, yeah. Let's see. Elizabeth says, ultra ironic. Oh, you mean the pizza box? Yeah, I don't know who did that. I was in a dead sleep right over there. I don't know, it was, 1, 2 in the morning. 2 weeks ago, it was like a couple days after Sega left. And 2 or 3 weeks ago, whenever Sega left, hang on, it's August 3rd, so it happened, let me pull up my calendar. It was, let's see, not last week, but it was, let me go back. It was, he went home the 18th of July. So I think it happened like on Monday the 28th. And I remember it was on a Monday or Tuesday. I was in a dead sleep trying to get a nap in before I went to work. I'm dead asleep on the couch because sometimes I like napping on the couch. Other times I like napping in my bed. And I always set my alarm clock on my phone just in case I accidentally fall asleep on the couch. All of a sudden I hear a knock, 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 knock. And I guess by the time I got up the couch and opened the door, whoever put those empty pizza boxes there ran away. I opened the door and there's 10 of them stacked. And I'm like, I thought somebody ordered 10 pizzas. So I grabbed one and I'm like, these are really light. So I opened up all 10. I'm like, they're just empty boxes. I'm like, ooh, really good prank. Really good prank. I'm like, not really. So I said, well, fuck this. And I took them all and I just put them in my car, went to the dumpster and threw them all away. And then I came back and then I went right back to sleep because I was like, I don't have to go to work until 4:30. I'm like, that was a stupid prank. So that was really fucking weird. So yeah. Let's see. Vision says, maybe he's trying to win the heart of a girl he's about to kill by standing outside of her window. Maybe, I don't know. But he was like this with a stereo. So I don't know. It was a weird mashup, though. I have no idea. But it was a cool hockey mask, though. So yeah. Vision says, were they greasy inside? Yeah, it's like somebody like just ate them. So when I opened them up, you know where the pie is, Visions? It had like grease stains. And I was like, I wouldn't have minded if someone actually paid for a pie and gave it to me. And that's what I thought. I'm like, there's no way. I'm like, did trolls order 10 pizzas? And I opened up every single one, and 10 boxes, I don't know, was about, maybe about that tall and about that wide. And I opened up every single one, and I was like, well, there's no pizza. And I was like, oh, well, I'll just throw them away. So that was a little weird. And the only reason why I didn't tell you guys is because it was a little embarrassing. I was like, what the fuck is this? So, plus I was going through a whole bunch of shit 2.5 weeks ago. So I don't know what the hell that was about. All right. Let's see. I did the review. I'm sorry. I'm about to do the review. I did the Star Wars thing. I did the Nerd Hall. All right. I reviewed the Star Wars. Let's do Buck Rogers. I highly suggest this. Seasons 1 and 2. 10 trolls, 10 pies. I guess. It was just weird. I heard a knock, and then I got up off the couch kind of slow because I was in a dead sleep. Went to the window. I should have looked through the little, peephole in the door. I just opened up the door, and I unlocked it. And by the time I unlocked and opened the door, they were long gone. And then I just saw the pizza boxes, and I was like, whatever. Okay. So that was a little fucking weird. All right. So, Buck Rogers Season 2. So they don't change much, but they change a couple of things. Season 2. I'm going to give it definitely Season 1 is a lot better, but Season 2's got its charms too. The old guy from Season 1 that plays the Doctor, I guess he didn't want to renew his contract, so he left the show, and then another old guy took over for him, but not as the same character. They just called him Dr. Longfellow, and in the first one, it was Dr. I can't remember the other doctor from the first one. So the doctor changed. And then in the first one, Buck Rogers would talk to 2 robots, and Tweaky the robot stayed in season 1 and 2. But the other robot they got rid of, and they added a new robot. So yeah, so the doctors changed. 1 robot was added. And instead of doing adventures on the futuristic Earth, he was on a futuristic spaceship called the Searcher, where they explored the galaxy, basically. So 1 robot was added. Most of the missions were on Searcher. I'm going to give season 2... Season 1 is way better. I gave season... What did I give season 1? I gave season 1, I think, a 9 out of 10. Let's see. I think I gave it a 9 out of 10. Because they changed a bunch of stuff, it's still good. It's just not as good as season 1. So, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. It's still good. It's still good. It's just not as good as the first one. 8 out of 10. I do still recommend it. My favorite episode out of season 1. I mean, season 2, not season 1, season 2. Would have to be, let's see here. Oh, wait on. I'd say Testimony of a Traitor, because it takes place in the 1980s and in the 25th century. So, Testimony of a Traitor. It's probably my favorite one. Lots of action. Really funny. And again, it's good. It's just they changed a lot from season 2. I mean, from season 1 to season 2. And then lots of changes. Lots of changes. So there it is. All right. I think that's a good place to stop. I've been going for an hour and 53 minutes because I got to clean all this up. I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to get something to eat. And so I'll save all the rest for tomorrow, my friends. But like I said, tonight's watches are a little bit of this. Oh, yeah. And then Grizzly. So I'm just going to put these 2 watches over here. So, Visions, you said you watched this last night. How was it? Because you said you hadn't watched it in quite a while. But I'm looking forward to it tonight. Hell yeah. And then tomorrow, I'm going to, as soon as I get off of work, I'm going to do a workout stream. After the workout stream, I'm going to take a nap first, then a workout stream. And then I'm going to get to work on trying to get a vlog up before I go live tomorrow evening. So that's the plan. That's the plan. All right. What was the movie that Triple sent you? It is... Hang on. Oh, where is it? Hang on. Where is it? Because as soon as I get done with Robot Joust and Grizzly 1 and 2, I'm going to watch it. Hang on, where is it? It's up here somewhere. Where the hell did I put it? Hang on. I know it's here. Oh, here it is. Right here. This one. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. So, after I watch Robot Joust and Grizzly 1 and 2, this is next. So, yeah. The ending of Robot Joust cracked me up. Also, there was a death scene about 10 minutes before the end. That's good, too. Oh, nice! Well, don't tell me anything else, because I can't wait to watch it. So, yeah. So, Triple, I promise. My word is my bond. The next few watches. Grizzly 1, Robot Joust, Grizzly 2, and then after Grizzly 2, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. And thanks so much to good old Triple for sending this. So this is the next watch. Whew. There it is. I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, I got to take off, guys, because a shower awaits, dinner awaits, movies await, and I'm going to start editing again tomorrow. So, right after work, little nap, get up, stream, lunch, get to work on editing, throw up a vlog, and then stream tomorrow. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the live. And again, like I said, I haven't felt this happy in quite a long time. Can't wait to see my mom. I can't wait to see Shelton. Work is going fantastic. The convention was amazing. Everybody's getting along. Everything's peaceful. Everything's calm. No chaos. Oh, please, God. Don't let them start anything. I'm begging you. I'm knocking on wood. I'm begging you. Things is going actually really good. The content's flowing. I'm eating right. I've been losing weight. The workout streams are going good. The subs are going up. Let's see. Let me give you guys a count, a new count. On the main channel, it is 2,815, and on the vlog channel, we're so close to hitting 3,000 on the main channel, and we're so close to hitting 2,000 on the vlog channel. On the vlog channel, we're at 1,717. So we're so close to hitting both goals. I'm hoping by the end of the year, we're either close to hitting, even closer to hitting 3,000, or we hit 3,000, because we're only 200 away. We're only 200 away from getting 3,000 on the main channel. So, fingers crossed. Anyway, I'm taking off. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my friend Randall at Cameo Man 2021, his second channel, The Mayor of Magic. Follow my friend Jeff's YouTube channel, Florida Toy Shows and Expos. Check out his website, FloridaToyShowsAndExpos.com. Check out my buddy Vision's website, ZoomVisions.com. By the way, Visions, to show my support, Vision said in the last one, he said, Fierce, if you buy something last night, then I'll get you that autograph. That's very nice of you, buddy, and I appreciate it. I bought 2 shirts. I bought 2 shirts, a mug, and something else. And then I requested the white pussy sticker from Wendy's. Hell yeah. So that's on the way. So heck yeah. Follow my buddy Dave Phillips on YouTube. Follow the Sega Camp Gamer and Where Camp. Follow the Sega Camp Gamer 22 on Twitch. And last, but certainly not least, follow Fears, the host with the most, the Steelbook Master, the Movie Master, Fears Man 26 on YouTube. That's the main channel, channel number 1. And my second channel, Fears Vlogs. We're so close. Help me get to my my goals. 3,000 on the main channel, 2,000 on the vlog channel. Hell yeah. All right. Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. You guys have a wonderful week. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And this is Fears. Signing off. Peace. Deuces. And I'll see you guys next time.